about 3 feet deep.
Last time I was here, I was replacing electrical panels.
Oh, yeah? Okay. I knew you were doing something electrical. Now I just want to cut a sliver about that size right there. Okay, so now I just got to fit this. Basically, I'm going to glue this all together. Line it up down here and cut in the appropriate areas and hope I don't get flushed on. We're going to cut it here and here. And then I'm going to have to dig this out a little bit more. But I use these couplings. They're basically like slip couplings, but they're shielded, so they're approved for underground use. So I'll just slip one on one side. I'm going to dig this out a little bit. That was hard to cut. Now, I might have to loosen that. Or we put it on that side. This should fit right in the middle here. Not quite, I'm gonna have to cut that a little more. Had to cut off a little sliver. This is old school cast iron. Very hard to cut. Okay. Do you see the advantage of this now? Just want to make sure this is set. But then you just drop this in and you put this is a cast iron by ABS Bizand. One side's cast iron, one side's ABS. I think it's this side is cast iron. But basically, you just test it by just take out the rubber. Because I can't ever remember. One side's a little bit smaller. That's the cast iron side. So like right like that. And then just push that back on like that. And you take the old clean out. And you just shove it on there. And then you slide this. This is really hard to do. Try to hold it with my legs. I gotta put this down. That's how you do it. That's the easiest way to do it, at least. Okay, so I got the little riser in, right? You want to have these about just right below the concrete, about like that. Because the little concrete caps they're pretty big, so you just want enough room that these don't get in the way of closing the caps, but you can also flip these. So I'm gonna want to cut this about right here.
I thought I had a long 3/8, but I don't.
I only want to stick it in like
I have.
4 inches.